What's going on, guys? October 20th, 2023. Just finishing up a call here, working on an ice machine, but I really didn't film any of that. That's a loud ass exit sign. But today we went back to the Carrier Infinity gas furnace with the new ECM Draft Inducer. Went ahead and put that in today. That's the first call I did today, so go ahead and take a look. All right, guys, we are back here today on this one that with the broken ECM Draft Inducer. So we got the part right here. That kit was very expensive, but the customer, I guess, wanted to do this instead of replacing the furnace. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of it for him. Let's get going. All right. Here's the motor. It looks a little different than the old one. So we'll compare the two. So here's the new one. And here's the old one. Yeah, they changed the design up. Housing and all is still the same, but the motor is a good deal different. The plug is different too, so they give you an adapter. This has got two small plugs. This one's only got one. They give you this adapter here to make it work. So I read reviews on this motor because I got it actually from supplyhouse.com because Carrier wanted a whole lot more money than Supply House, but they this plug hadn't been coming in the kit, so I was worried when I ordered it, but it did come, so we're good there. All right, well, I do believe I need to take this bracket off because my old one doesn't have that bracket. It was on the other side, so I'm gonna need to take this bracket off. I might not need it. I might just screw my old bracket back on. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see. All right, we got her in place. Just got to make all our connections now. Get this guy there. We'll get our pressure switches mounted. We're gonna need a cap for this. We'll probably take that off the old one. Huh. Well, looks like somebody just put a piece of tape on that one. Have to come up with some sort of cap for that. All right. Probably mount this guy. We'll mount him somewhere. Yeah, this one's set up a lot different than the other one is. But we'll certainly get it figured out. If I gotta bring it over to here. Yeah, see, they come out the back like this. So you can't mount them but so many spots. Yeah, I do need this mounting bracket after all, so I'm gonna put that back on there. And this bracket comes off and our pressure switches mount to that bracket and not this one. So we're gonna do that now. All right. Pressure switches are mounted on our new bracket, and she's basically just gonna go back. No, we're gonna finagle it, but it goes up in here. Over ram in there some kind of way. There it goes. All right. And then 2 screws top, bottom, and we're in business. All right, boom, she's on there. This tubing is way too long now because of where it's at, but it's whatever. See if we can loop it around and get most of it out of the way. I do need to come up with a cap for this, some kind of cap, I'm not sure what. Where's our new plug at? Here it is. All right, we got one plug there, and then our plug here. We're gonna get some zip ties, probably zip tie this out of the way a little bit, make that look nice and pretty. Get a cap for this. We still gotta reconnect that. All right, guys, we got her zip tied on. Came up with a cap to put there. I think we're just about ready to turn this thing on. Just gonna double check everything, make sure everything's good. We're just about ready, friends. There she goes. The blower sounded a little off balance. I'll make sure nothing's in the blower wheel. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side either. I'm letting her start up naturally now. Before I jumped it out, but I'm gonna let her start up naturally and see what happens. This is an infinity furnace, but it's actually really only a 2-stage furnace. It's not fully modulating. All right, she's off and running. All right, guys, got that in, got that taken care of. That the customer, he's just been diagnosed with bladder cancer. Really feel bad for him. Gave him a very nice discount, but that part was very expensive. So I did the best I could for him. So he paid it though, no questions asked really. But you kind of feel bad when you have somebody with health issues going through some stuff. But I got him taken care of. But next up, we are going back to the apartment complex that keeps on having gas valves go bad. Now, I did one last week, and I had a lot of you guys comment about the solution for that, which would be either one, put a condensate collection Y on a horizontal section of the intake piping, or we could put the intake piping coming in the side of the furnace. We've offered solutions to the customer for that stuff, and they haven't done anything. And the furnaces are under warranty, and I think the customer is kind of saying at this point, as long as Carrier is willing to warranty the parts, then we're not going to do anything about it, because it takes me maybe an hour to slap a gas valve. Even if I need to do an inducer too, I'm probably on site for maybe an hour. So all they have to do is pay for 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half of labor, and any little bit of odds and ends, we charge them after that. So they're getting a pretty good deal until these parts go out of warranty, which is until 2029. It is a huge pain in the ass for them, though, because they have a lot of tenants that their heat go down. So I am aware of the issue. I am aware of the fix. We've offered this customer solutions, and they really haven't done anything about it. Now, I will say this. There is very few of these furnaces that have any horizontal run in the intake piping. So that would be kind of a kind of difficult doing the condensate collection Y there. So the other option would be to bring in the air intake from the side, which really on most of them wouldn't be that big a deal. We're talking about probably cutting the pipe, doing a 45 or a couple 90s and bringing it down along the side, which I'm all for. And I'm probably gonna just let the customer know again, it would be an easy fix and we should start doing them as we come out here to do the gas valves. So I can only do that and see what they say. But just wanted to let you guys know that I am aware of the problem, I am aware of the fix, and the customer just hasn't done anything about it. All right, let's get on to the next.
I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You see, this is the air intake here. Comes in right in the middle of the furnace. There's the only horizontal run would be inside this wall here, which is not accessible, and it goes into this ceiling. So the only place we can really put, the only thing we can really do is bring it in from the side here. And that will at least get it away from the gas valve and draft inducer. Because you can see, look at all the water in here. Look at it, look what it's all done. See? I'm surprised it hasn't been getting into the pressure switches. But all right, we're gonna go on with replacing this gas valve and draft inducer. But it wouldn't be much to just basically cut this, put a 90 or 45 going this way, down, and then in right here. We could do it from this side too, but there's not as much room on this side. You could do it here, here, or here, or up here. Yeah. Like I said, we've offered them solutions. They just haven't done anything. Be careful not to get them wires caught up. All right. You can see what it does to it. A lot of times what we can take and if it's after hours or something, we can smack it with a screwdriver and get it to open. And then the draft inducer starts squealing because it gets water in the motor there. Gas valve. Here's our newbie. Make sure we get it going in the right direction. It's going to be going this way. So we need to dope this. Alright, I need to back this up now. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy on.
gas valve installed. I'll clean up a little bit of this pipe dope. All right, we're gonna check her with the little pocket leak detector. All right, now for the draft inducer. Take a few things off here and this should come right out pretty easily. First is our pressure switches. And we'll unplug that right from there. That'll drop down out of the way. Undo this and this. We will unplug this guy. It should be everything besides our exhaust. That wasn't even really tight. Alright, and we'll take out all those screws. Alright, there it is. We will need this guy here. We'll set this to the side and we'll get this guy opened up. Alright, now I forgot to show this last time, but your new inducer comes wide open like this. And it comes with this bag of fittings here. So we need to put one of these restrictor rings on. And it's going to be this black one here. So we need to just take and snap this guy right in place here. It should line right up. Should being the key word. There we go. And bam, restrictor is installed. And also, they've been giving us, I believe, a 2-stage inducer. See, this one has 4 wires, and our old one only has 3. So this is a 2-stage inducer, so they give you this adapter here. So we're going to make sure we get that installed. And then we will take our 90 off here and put it on. All right, she's ready to get back installed. We just want to make sure both of our drain holes here line up. Everything lines up good, and we should be good to go. We're gonna put that in right now. Might need 2 hands to do this. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right, we got her in there. We just got to connect a few more things here. Pressure switch. Make sure we get the pressure switch tubing landed back properly. Make sure that's pushed on there all the way. Whenever you take this tubing off, make sure you push it back in as far as it'll go, because the vibrations will make that come back out. All right, so we just got a couple more screws to put in, a couple plugs, and we're good to go. All right, we got everything hooked up here. We're almost to the point where we're ready to turn it back on. Yeah, and then we can test gas pressure. They usually come about 1/2 inch higher than what they're supposed to be. So we're gonna adjust that. So we'll get this thing turned back on, get the panel on, and finish up.
here's the other one. There is a little more horizontal run on this one, a little bit. We could actually probably pull it all the way closest. Do something with this. Move this all the way closer to here so we have a little bit of horizontal run here to put condensate collection Y is what it is. Let's get going. All right, we're just waiting for the thermostat to time out. These are usually about a quarter to a half turn too high, so we're gonna proactively turn that about a half turn, and we'll see how close we are. Just wait for that thermostat to time out. All right, you guys are watching it with me real time as it starts up. We're gonna see how close we are. Shot a little bit. There it is right there. I'm gonna start this thing up again and make sure that doesn't happen again. That was a really weird startup. Let it run for a couple minutes right now. We're gonna see if it starts up like that again. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it was just air. But you never know. That's a lot better. All right, guys. Yeah, I really love to fix those the way they're supposed to be fixed, but it kind of is what it is at this point. I can't make the customer do something, and I'm not going to fix them for free. So I don't know what to tell them. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. So hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and comment below. And if you're feeling generous, drop a super thanks. That really helps the channel out. But I catch you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend, guys.